right? Foods that help with eczema. So I was someone that did suffer with that, which is an autoimmune disease that is from poor diet. And that's the first thing I'm going to touch on, right? Foods. Foods have a massive part to play in the way you look, you feel, and how your skin reacts. That's the largest organ in your body. So more often than not, I would always, I'm going to say, suggest to look at your diet. I used to have a diet which is completely different to today. My first meal when I was in secondary school and even through college was Weetabix with sugar, dry, because I actually wasn't able to digest dairy products. I was allergic to dairy products as well, and that caused further rashes on top of the eczema. So that was literally like a sugary biscuit followed by, God almighty, my first mini lunch, whatever you call this, a little break, snack, a Nutrigrain bar, which is a glorified chocolate bar covered in chocolate and more so sugar. Like, it's not good for you. That's inflammatory, right? Inflammation for the likes of, I'm going to say, from foods that are full of added sugar are not what you want in your diet. So that's the first thing. After that, I am going to recommend the idea of, like fruits and vegetables as well as meats that really help with the likes of eczema or any other gut health issue for the most part. Okay. And that's the key thing. Changing up your diet to have more fruits and vegetables which are anti-inflammatory, right? Fruits and veg are a no-brainer. So that's something with dark leafy greens, whether it's kale or a mixed salad bag, which is really important to add into your diet. And people are like, oh, I don't know what to do. They're not really fond of greens. Making smoothies is a game changer. And that's what's really going to be helpful, okay? With maybe a natural probiotic, which is an organic yogurt, to line the stomach first thing in the morning. So there's different things that I've incorporated into my life, whether it's, I'm going to say, a yogurt, natural organic yogurt you can very easily get. Okay, I'd recommend the low-fat one with the high protein, because that's also going to help a little bit of cravings. After that, I would make sure that, okay, you add in another food item that's fermented. That's going to improve the likes of your gut health, right? Adding it in from the likes of either kefir, which I'm actually making at this moment in time. Very easily. Got lucky enough to got bring in some really good friend of mine, Audrey Burrows. Shout out to Audrey, right? And based in Cork. The idea is all these people that literally are connected to myself are all on the same healthy buzz, right? Whether it's, I'm going to say, Bulldozer Bill and or Nick, the idea is the more literally people that you literally know that are healthy will literally want you to be healthy, and it's a web of healthiness out there to connect with, right? So that's the first thing. Natural probiotics. Other probiotic foods that I definitely have switched up in my diet that have majorly helped would be my breads to sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is fermented. Again, it feeds your natural beneficial microorganisms in the likes of your gut. So sourdough bread is another food item that I would definitely suggest, especially because my bread's consumption and most people's, when they're starting off, just generally living, is poor quality white bread, which is often sprayed, okay, especially if it's non-organic, I'm going to say, breads you're getting. That is something that is and does cause issues with the likes of leaky gut, because the spray with glyphosate. Glyphosate is a carcinogenic, but also is something that harms your gut. All right, and from that, doing a simple switch from the likes of, when I say, the poor quality breads to an organic sourdough, and not only that, you can also switch up to an organic oat, such as either the organic, my favorite, Merry Mill, all right, Merry Mill, which is from Kevin Scully, and I actually have a discount code, chalk it down, which is POWER10. That's POWER 10. That's for really everyone in relation to that watches this podcast, that listens to the lives, and or anything else in my inner circle. So the idea is that's another food item for minimal cost that will have a maximal benefit to the likes of your health, especially if porridge or oats are one of the first things you have in the likes of the morning, right? So that's another carbohydrate.